This video is sponsored by nobody.
It's almost Valentine's Day.
It's tomorrow.
Off to Chennai. What a way to start the day. Chai, chai, chai.
Chai, chai,
Chai, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, look at that. Isn't this cozy? We don't have a roof.
We came back to Ernakulam. We came back to Ernakulam yesterday and we're now staying at a hostel.
No, we're not staying at a hostel. We are staying at a mixed room where there are no other rooms, only just one room with 12 people, I think. And the bathroom doesn't have a sink.
It's called a hostel. Now we're gonna explore the city. It looks a lot like Manhattan. Yeah, there's a lot of big buildings. A big contrast to what we've seen so far in India. Where are we gonna be on Valentine's Day?
So basically, today we ended up at Pizza Hut and we see there's some Valentine balloons. So maybe we'll celebrate a little bit earlier.
By eating pizza.
Before they delivered the pizza, they served us some bread. What a lovely combination. Pizza with bread. Fresh. Happy Valentine's Day. Private party Pizza Hut. Transfer-wise. Get your money. It's around 8:30.
We're not even properly awake yet, but we're going to Chennai.
14 hours traveling by train ahead. What a beautiful Valentine's Day this will be for us.
Valentine's Day! Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day, Mishi. This is your present.
What?
14 hours of traveling in train.
Thank you. You know exactly what I want.
How many of you know that sometimes you can get a severe case of the stupid?
Chai, chai, chai.
chai, chai,
Chai, yeah. Chai, chai, chai. Happy Valentine's Day. And welcome to Nadu, Chennai. So we don't have a roof, which is Very interesting. And there are a lot of mosquitoes. Not only that mosquitoes are entering from everywhere, but even a person can enter.
Now we're gonna make it cozy.
We have to do something with this bed. Okay, that's better. I cannot say that I'm extremely happy with the room, and our mosquito net is never big enough to cover everything. So tomorrow the first thing we're gonna do in the morning is to ask for a room with a ceiling. We are going to get what we deserve. Good morning. A little update from this night.
How was your sleep? So you can see this. That's the roof, right? And that's some space between the roof and the walls. So we heard someone walking on the roof. I personally thought it's a human being, but he told me it might be a monkey, which is more logical. But then we saw a cat walking over here. And when the cat saw that we were looking at it, also this morning someone tried to enter the room, like pushing the door.
Eventually he couldn't enter, of course, because we have a pretty modern locker. It was a tough night, I would say. Someone forgot his flip-flops in this room. What the hell? To eat in a restaurant for breakfast, but the prices were extremely high, so we left it. We found a way cheaper Indian restaurant. Not all amenities are working, but still the food looks really tasty. Welcome back to... So obviously there was a bird in our room. Better than a monkey. Guys, the situation is horrible to say the least. I mean, it's... We're stuck in Chennai. We cannot find a normal flight to Sri Lanka. We're not receiving our visas. Everything is just against us. I don't know, maybe we should not go, but we already paid for the visas. Ugh!
Correct. Hello?
Okay, I have seen the payment.
This is how you cross roads in India. After a vicious battle with the airlines and visa services and luggage policies, we finally managed to buy a ticket to Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka!
But there is a little plot twist. After Sri Lanka, we won't go back to India for the third time, and we'll try to go directly to Myanmar. by plane. So after 3 full months spent in India, we got to the point that we think it's time to move on to the next country. Our savings are decreasing drastically, so we are urged to see some other places. So it turns out that we have 2 last days in India.
I think we saw a lot from India, but there's much more. Maybe we'll come back one day.
For sure. We are leaving most certainly the worst place we've been. It turned out that today is going to be actually our last day in this country, because today we're going to Sri Lanka. So yes, last day in India. How exciting. This room was awful. If I'm gonna catch malaria in this life, I'm sure this will be the place where I got it from. At least we have a new book. And this place has 7.5 rating in booking. They're gonna receive probably the lowest from us. We have a flight to Colombo, Sri Lanka in 13 hours, and we've been waiting for 1 week to receive our confirmation for the visas. So the amount of $73 was deducted from my card 1 week ago, and I was supposed to receive an answer within the next 24 hours. I'm a little bit worried, because if we go to Sri Lanka and they tell us that we cannot enter the country, we will be extremely disappointed and frustrated, I would say.
I think it's gonna be okay.
3 months spent in this astonishing, chaotic country.
We found out that we don't like big cities. They're too noisy.
Yeah, it's very exhausting.
No nature.
I mean, you cannot do anything on the street. You just walk, everybody horns, and moreover, it's super dusty. But who knows, maybe we didn't go to the right places here.
For sure we didn't.
For sure we didn't go. Whoa, look at how unstabilized our footage is. Okay, so our last experience in India will be a cinema for the first time ever, and last probably.
So we bought tickets for the movie Parasite, and when we asked the cashier when does the movie end, and she said Parasite.
Yes, Parasite. Okay, we're gonna watch the movie, and 5 hours later we will try to enter Sri Lanka with our pending visas.
From back, B-row, passage corner, okay?
Sorry?
From back, B-row.
B-roll.
Yes.
Okay, but the movie is with English titles, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So 2 tickets.
338 rupees, sir. Cash or card?
Card, sure.
B11이 B12. 아, 망했다 이거. 공정하게 못 쓴다 이제.
We entered the airport. I don't know why we feel so proud of it, but it feels like we sneaked.
We're one step closer.
Checking and